Alexis McAdams joins me now. Alexis, what do you have?
Hey, Jesse. Well, I just got off the phone with some senior fire officials who tell me that the story here really has been this blaze. OK, you can see it in the video. We're talking about multiple fires that have popped up all across the street there. That's because these senior fire officials out in the Philadelphia area tell me that when the plane went down, it sprayed that jet fuel we were talking about everywhere. So not just all over on those cars and the entire parking lot near the mall, but all near those row homes. They specifically said 6 homes and at least 6 cars, okay, lit on fire, exploding there. And these people thought they were under attack because if you look at it, you see a thing go down like this big fireball in the middle of the street, and then the debris starts flying all over the place. People were kind of just driving down that street heading to wherever they were going on a Friday night, and they see this thing coming down. They didn't know what was going on. They had to evacuate at least 3 of those row homes. So I'm told it was kind of like the end 2 that lit on fire first. Pieces of this jet are all over the place. Something that we've been talking about too that's important to point out, because if you don't know tons about airplanes and the sizes, we're saying it's a small private jet. Well, it's still pretty big. So we were saying it carries a lot of jet fuel. You can have about like 7 to 8 people on one of these Lear jets. Right now, we know there were 6 people on board, according to Secretary Sean Duffy, the new transportation secretary, who's now dealing with 2 plane crashes within 48 hours here in the country. People have a lot of question about what is going on. The plane was going to Springfield Airport in Missouri. It was in the air for 30 seconds before this thing went into basically a fireball and came down. But again, this was a 3-alarm fire. So as we try to figure out why the plane went down, those questions are going to take a while from the FAA. But I think people on the ground are now dealing with all of this havoc. I mean, it looks like little explosions all over the place. They think that the fires near the row homes, Jesse, are under control, but it wasn't just the row homes. It was the cars that were also in that parking lot, and those are full of fuel too. So that's why these things are popping and causing small fires everywhere. So the fire department's working on it.
Yeah, it looks like a war zone out there in the Northeast Philadelphia. You said that they were able to evacuate people from these row homes that were on fire?
Yeah, the senior fire official told me that they had crews out there as quickly as they could. So Philadelphia Fire Department, they had some ladders out there. He said at least 15 different units came out there. I know the mayor is also going to be speaking as well.